All right, you guys. I am coming on to do a read. Thank you guys for all the likes, shares, and the subscribes. I'm not gonna take all of those because this is this deck here to talk about what we need to discuss and go through. It's a lot and it's heavy. So maybe I'll take this one that's by itself and I'll just let you see what I'm talking about in regards to that. And I keep steady pulling things, but I want you to understand something about this. And I don't know if I want to pull because it's too much to pull in one read, because it's so much that we got to focus on and we all need to hear the messages. So that is the reason why I'm just kind of trying to see how I want to do it. But let's just go over this so you can see what I'm talking about. And I might just reshuffle just to show you how heavy these are. If we got to discuss this, this is something that needs to be discussed individually because it's healing, So let's just talk about this. The moment you start acting like life is a blessing, it starts feeling like one. So this is like real sessions that we need to have. Love like people aren't total assholes. Love is patient, love is kind, love does not boast. It is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. That's only when you get to a point to where you could say that. You have to get to that point. It's levels, but I need to let you listen to this here since we are right here. I'll go ahead and let you listen to one of these TikTok things, and it's basically about love. Like, you can get to a point to where you have figured out all of this other stuff, but you need to understand that love is what it is. So listen.
Hood in me, like there's hood me, and then there's evolved me. But hood me still.
Here come my grandbaby.
Like, evolved me knows that hurt people hurt people. But hood me just wants to hurt people. She don't care about your backstory.
You get what I'm saying?
Like,
so
there's always gonna be hood in me. Like, there's hood me, and then there's evolved me.
I've recorded it twice.
Hood me still there. Like, evolved me knows that hurt people hurt people. But hood me just wants to hurt people. She don't care about your backstory.
You see what I'm saying? So that's growth. That's growth. And when you get to that point, then you realize love like people aren't total assholes. But that doesn't mean, and love is patient, but love will get you through a whole lot more. And I'm not just all, roses and hearts. No, I'm not. I'm very hardcore. But again, I know how to remove people in and out of my energy. You get what I'm saying? Listen. Listen.
Can I get my silence? Man, this is some bull silence. Oh, you just gonna keep on saying silence?
Oh, wait. I think I can be monetized for that. But anyway, that was, who his name shall not be mentioned. It's just like the girl is basically saying, the healed person is in her is saying, to talk, and she's like, I need validation. It's like, no, silence. Now when I get into my silence bag, when I stop, talking, it's just like either you should run or you should just know that if you handed me the scissors, I used them to cut you off, so if I cut you off, you handed me the scissors, basically. So it's just like silence. Sometimes you just gotta lead with silence. You got to. But remember, if you let somebody take you out your character, I always tell my kids that you won. I mean, they won. Sorry, they won. And so if that's what you accomplishing, I don't like to feel defeated. And so it's easier for me to love myself. Be a badass. Love beam today. Be a badass. Love beam today. So beam yourself through love. Grab your own butt and love yourself. Don't wait for somebody to do it. Wait, this is 2 cards. No, it's not. So it's things on the back of here. Stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. Now, see, that's why I say in regards to this is a read that somebody else that these need to have 1 card each. I just need to pull 1 card. Not giving a fuck is better than revenge. Silence. Hi, pretty. Come here. My baby is learning. Come here. My grandbaby is learning. She knows her ABCs in Turkish. You want to say Abba? Say it. No, that was English and Turkish. Okay. She just left out the room. Anyway, not giving a fuck is better than revenge. You know, sometimes don't give nobody your energy. It's okay to start the fuck over if you have to. All of these beep, 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 beep are going through my channel. You see what I'm saying? And this was a read that I did the other day. No, no equals a full sentence. So again, it's you. And this is called the spiritual as fuck deck. You know, and it's you. You know, doing your own spirituality, not going to the normal what they say, pray for you, love is patient, love is kind. It doesn't. No, it's just like this is what it is. Hey baby, come here. The number 3, yeah, it is. You know, she's 2 years old and she is just so smart. You know, YouTube can be a good thing and YouTube could be a bad thing, but when you're learning things, YouTube is great. You know, she knows how to speak Russian. You know, she's learned Russian. She learns how. Now I just figured out what Turkish ABCs are. You know, and that's what she's been saying this whole time. She knows her ABCs front and almost backwards, and she can count to like a little over 100. You know, so there you have it. Anyway, I put those back up because this is one message that we need to hear when it comes to. Sorry, I'm not taking this one. I'll take that one because that one turned over. One message. This is what we're going to do out of every read. But I just wanted to show you how these cards are. And if we focus on all of these, it's just going to get deep and it's going to be trigger warnings. And that's that. So this is the card that came out. It says, be kind-hearted as fuck, or AF, and full of love, but maintaining boundaries like a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So all of this is about boundaries. It's about healing. Be kind-hearted, AF, and full of love. It says, but maintaining boundaries like a motherfucker. You know, you have to understand that. You have to understand that the boundaries are what gets us through everything. You know, because it's like, I want to be, you know, healed and I want to be this and I want to be that. But at the end of the day, guess what? I'm still that same person. Don't bring that out of me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, sometimes when you got to get to that point, it's like, why? What's the point? Keep moving. You know, what's the point? You know, so there you have it. That is where we are with this energy, you know? Yeah, so, you know, I just think that, you know, and sorry, I just paused you for a quick second because my mom called. But, you know, I just feel like the boundaries are what's needed. But sometimes, you know, when you start to get off of oh, I'm healing and I'm trying to figure out, those people come back around and try to trigger you for some reason. And it ain't for some reason. It's because hurt people. And when they feel like you're not giving them that energy no more, then they turn around and try to say everything and anything to piss you off. And guess who won at that point? So I think that's what I was basically saying. You know, I don't want nobody to win nothing. No argument, no nothing. So the best thing for me to do is, because, you know, I was watching a movie the other day about tap. And it's like, challenge. Don't challenge me. Please don't. Oh, no, you don't want that. You don't want that. Don't challenge me. You know, don't challenge me. You know, so be kind and be kind as fucking full of love. You know, here it is. Yeah, you have to set boundaries. Here it is, 7 of Wands energy. This is defense, this is hope, and this is victory. But this is setting boundaries. You are going to draw a line in the sand, you know? So it's like, but maintain boundaries like a motherfucker. King of Wands just flipped over. A true leader leads from the heart, inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. You know, so, you know, it's like, that is what you're doing. You know, by you setting these boundaries, you're showing people how to be bigger. You showing them that, you know what, I can, with or without you, I'm gonna succeed. You know, I'm not gonna let you get to me. And when you do, it's just like, damn. You know, have you ever been in an argument and be like, yep, you gotta trust in this, trusting yourself, trusting the universe. You know, have you ever been in an argument and basically, yeah, you set boundaries and you protecting everything when it comes to your energy. This is the hell is that? Hold on. Oh, that's my grandbaby back there. She pushing something in the hallway. I was like, what is that? I thought that was something outside or crawling up the wall. I don't know. Anyway, the 9 of Wands energy is basically like you protecting your energy, you know? Oh, and I'm sorry, we got the wands here, 3 times. So this could be the energy of Aries, Leo, Sag. You could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sag or setting boundaries with them. But we also have the air energy here. But look what's prominent. The moon is up there. So with the 9 of Wands, what I was basically saying is that you have to recognize your strength. Don't look for it in nobody else. That's why you have to set boundaries, because the King of Wands energy could be a true leader that inspires others, not you, to do more, dream bigger, or be better. Or this could be you now in this energy. So you learned from this. And I think that's what the energy was of that read that came out that says no equals a full sentence. You know, I think that's what it was, dealing with the Emperor Aries energy, you know. So I'm not sure, because I say these reads to get them out and to say how I feel. And sometimes, because I guess I do so many of them, I can't remember which read goes to what. And so when you guys respond to my comments, I take the time to go back to the video and watch them, and then understand what you're saying, why you're responding, and how you're responding, just out of respect for you guys. And okay, first of all, my son is playing gonzo with his daughter. Hold on. I'm recording, you guys. So anyway, I didn't have my grandbaby never closed the door. So, you know, I go back to each read and listen to which one it is, because when I go back, it just shows the card and the picture, and it's like far distance. So I need to make sure that I respond respectfully to you, you know, and understand what you're talking about when you are leaving a comment, and, you know, just out of respect for you guys. But the last read was this Emperor energy. You learned from them. You learned how to be stern. You learned to be, you know, how to be the asshole, you know. But that was because they set boundaries. So let me read the back of the card. Letting people fuck with you is not a spiritual attribute. Think about Archbishop Desmond Tutu. That dude wouldn't have done the good shit he did in the world if he let people walk all over him. Even His Holiness and the Dalai Lama tells people to fuck off sometimes in his own compassionate as fuck way. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, sometimes, you know, like the girl said. Like the girl said, she said, you know, sometimes don't get it twisted, you know, like, I'm still that same person. You're the Emperor. You're the person who can uphold order through leadership. When you get into this bag, you got to learn that bag, though. You got to learn that bag. That bag ain't easy to get through, you know. Again, I'm not taking these cards over here, but you got the star in reverse. So let's just put it out the way it came out. Hopefully you can see this. Let's see. I think you can. Every time look, you see the Chariot tried to come out in these cards that fell over here. And I'm not going to take her. If she's ready to come out again, she'll come out. I'll reshuffle. But hold on. Let me see if you could see this from... Okay, yeah, you can. All right, so... Wait. Do I see the Emperor over there? You can barely see the Emperor, but hold on. Let me try to scoot it a little bit. Okay, so basically the Emperor comes out. Here, let me scoot this over so you can kind of get it the way I see it. So the Emperor comes out, you know, because the Emperor now is, you know, setting boundaries, upholding order through leadership, you know, setting these boundaries, protecting, you know, her energy. And that's what you learn from this Aries type energy, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, is how to protect your energy. But the star is in reverse, right? So with the star being in reverse, the star is basically insecurities, discouragement, and faithlessness. This is what that person caused you. This came out in the last read. But remember, I said Pentacles are equivalent to a year. 7 years of being able to trust in yourself. Look at this. The 7 of Wands energy, again, is victory, hope, and defensiveness. The Emperor is underneath there, which is upholding order through leadership. Now you're ready to lead. The King of Wands is here, right? The King of Wands, the true leader, leads from the heart, inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. From the hurt, from setting boundaries, teaching people how to set these boundaries. It's not doing it with hate. It's understanding that hurt people, but at the same time, don't make me snatch my energy back, my good energy back, and you know, have to secure myself, you know, like play security. Basically, I'm warm, you know, I'm strong, and I'll lead you to do better, be better, and dream bigger, and trust in yourself. But with the star being here in reverse, The star being here in reverse is insecurities, discouragement, and faithfulness. Because you had that. You get what I'm saying? I had it too. I'm not going to say I didn't have it, but you had this energy of, not at one point not being secure, but you seen how somebody led and you trusted this person, but this person, was just like leading only for other people and letting other people see what it takes to grow, but didn't want to teach you anything, if that makes sense. So 7 years of going through this back and forth, back and forth. Now you strong, joy, positive results, and patience. You're strong now. You're strong. You took everything that you learned from this. No man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. Man or woman, take what resonates. You took that energy and you learned from it. You learned how to be kind. Don't change who you are. Don't change who you are, but set these boundaries. Set the boundaries. You learned from your past, and it's okay. That's what the universe is here to teach you. All the things from your past is what they're teaching you, and that's who makes you who you are. You get what I'm saying? That those lessons of the past, okay? So these 3 cards came out. I'll go ahead and take them. Bottom of the deck is the World card. The World card is completion, wholeness, and change of place. You have completed the cycle, because now you took the energy. Look, the Wheel of Fortune. Well, here, let's take it like this. Because of your options. 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and 777. 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and 7 of Wands energy is here. So you took the options. 7s mean withdrawal, contemplation, and metaphysics. So you had to do this in the 5D. You had to see it first. See what your options were, right? Plant the seeds and be patient about them. Hey, baby. Hi. Hold on. She's learning other things. Hold on one second, you guys. Sorry about that. So, basically, not sorry about it, but 7. Sorry, I don't know where I left off at. Withdrawal, contemplation, and metaphysics. So, you are learning, you've learned, how to have confidence. That's what the 7s are. It's confidence. It's seeing, it's being patient, it's understanding that victory comes in the morning. Isn't that? Yeah. And they're showing you your options. It's showing you your options. With the World being at the bottom of the deck, it says revealing your happiness and celebrate your achievements. You have come full circle. Everything is as it's meant to be. So this is as it's meant to be. What happens here is as it's meant to be. And then the Moon comes in reverse, right? So with the Moon being in reverse, this is darkness, fears, and insecurities. You have these insecurities along with the Star card. Star card could be, I think the Star card is insecurities as well. Yeah, and discouragement and faithlessness. You didn't have any faith in yourself, but the universe said, trust in my timing. Don't search for this. Let it come to you. It's going to come, with the Wheel of Fortune being in reverse too. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright is changes at hand. But it being in reverse is saying that there was a negative phase and bad luck and being a lack of control when it came to how you felt, your emotions. Your emotions, were uncontrollable when you had to figure out how to set these boundaries. But you know what? You took a piece of each pie when it came to these people and the things that they taught you. They taught you how to be strong, to set these boundaries with them and as well with everyone else, So that's what you learned from this situation. No man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This is what this person, and it's so far on the board. We have all of the elements pretty much here, but the wands are prevalent in this read. We have the Emperor. Again, remember, I didn't even think about that. What I was saying is that the Emperor came in, which the Emperor energy is Aries. I said that for the last read. If you caught it, go back and listen. And it's okay to come back and listen. I try not to do these reads and set dates for them because it's meant for you to hear when it's meant for you to hear. You get what I'm saying? And so when I was saying that the Emperor came out in the energy of being the person, the asshole that you have always wanted to be, but be kind-hearted and AF and full of love. But set boundaries. This is the energy they gave you. This is what you learned from this person, to be strong, to stand your ground and not take shit from anybody. Basically in your Queen of Swords bag, but this is not you being the Queen of Swords. This is you being silent. Shh. Remember she said, she learned a lesson. She's like, she's healed. The healed person keeps telling that person, the other, your person that hasn't healed that side to shh, just be quiet, don't respond, don't explain, shh. And that's why that last read that I just did, it says there's no, or one of the reads that I just did previously had this Aries energy in here. It's like no, like the card that we got, no equals a full sentence, and that is what this person used to give you. They didn't care about that, they didn't care about how you felt about them saying no, or because they already set their boundaries, and you just wanted that energy. You wanted that energy to be able to do this. So now this is coming full-fledged, and this is you having patience and learning from this, withdrawing from energy, contemplating on how to do things, and the metaphysics in the 5D first. You had to heal in the first, and that's why that video I just showed you is kind of prevalent to this read. The healed person is not gonna say, it's just silence, and the person in you that wants to explain itself is like, no, don't explain. The universe will help you down the line. The world, the wheel of fortune, all of these major arcanas are here. The emperor, this person did help you no matter what. Be thankful for the lesson that this person taught you. But this is what they taught you. I don't chase, I attract. What is for me will simply find me. Silence equals no response, or no, silence is a sentence. Does that make sense? So that is, that's where this read is right now. So be kind-hearted. Don't change that, but set boundaries. Be kind-hearted, but set boundaries. I think that's what I'll name this. Be kind-hearted, but set boundaries. I'll write it down because you know me, I'll forget. I'm sorry. Be kind-hearted and set boundaries, and that's where we are. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull another one. And where we are now, where are we at? Ending at 21:55. Be kind-hearted and set boundaries. Yep, that's where we are with this. So whoever stayed this long, I'm happy that maybe you got something out of this, but go back to this other one. So I'm going to leave this card up here because, again, I said one card for each read, because it's like I said, we can keep going on all day about this. We can keep going on all day and going from here because, this is the energy that we are learning from. This is what we're going through, and what you hear that's triggering you is the healing. It's healing, It's healing and showing you what it is to, what it's like to be in love. Yeah, I was going to say, are you ready for a guy like this? Jagged Edge, I'm in my Jagged Edge bag. Who is that, David, that likes Jagged Edge too? Not sure, but there you have it. That was for you. It comes out. Let me see. I'm going to take another card deck. I'm not going to use this one. But first, we'll pull another one of these spiritual as fuck decks. I got them in reverse. I guess it doesn't make a difference. But anyway, there it goes. Let's see what it's about to hit us with. You can't have a positive AF life with a negative mind. A negative AF mind. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You can't be positive and negative at the same time. That's why that video I showed you was telling you with the he whose name shall not be mentioned, who I actually love to listen to his music, is saying shh, because your healed self is telling the other self who wants to explain to shh. Don't be negative. Don't feed negativity with negativity. And then the other one says, you got to understand, hurt people. But that don't mean that I ain't ready to clap back at you at any time. So you can't have a positive AF life with a negative AF mind. So if your mind is all screwed up, that's why I said you got to do this in the 5D first. That's where it said the metaphysics, the 777. Oh, I need to write that down too. What the metaphysics says 777, because of the fact that, it's you withdrawing, contemplating, and in the metaphysics, the 5D, if you ask me, going within. Does that make sense? So that's just kind of how I see that when it comes to this energy. Now I'm going to quit talking and find a card deck. I will use it. Okay, I will not use this one because it just fell all on the floor. How about that? And I don't like to use my cards in reverse. So I won't use this card deck. I'll just move it out the way. That just really messes me up. What cards do you see laying on the table? Maybe that's a message for you. I don't know. While I'm picking these up, playing 52 card pickup on 78. This is where we are. So if you saw the Ace of Cups, if you saw the Devil, if you saw the, well, you wouldn't have saw that one. The Six of Swords, it's time for you to move on. Those self-destructive patterns are causing you, you know, the true, what you think is a true romance with the Ace of Cups energy is causing you to have to walk away. You know what? I think I'm drawn to use this card deck. I like this card deck, but you know, I don't like my cards being in reverse. So I'm going to go ahead. So yeah, that's something that somebody needed to hear. You know, you have the love that you thought with the Ace of Cups is causing you some type of bondage, feeling addicted, or some type of self-destructive patterns, and it's letting you know that you need to move forward with the Six of Swords being right here. I can't make that up, right? Can you see that? That's what it's causing you to have to move forward. Devil energy. It's causing you. Remember the perfume? What was that? Apple? What's it called? Apple? I don't know what it's called. But anyway, it's causing you to move forward. That's where we are. That's the cards that you've seen that were prevalent that fell out. So that is what I would take. So that is a message for someone. Six of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Devil energy. So we have Scorpio. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. We have Capricorn with the Devil. We have Six of Swords, air energy. We have Ace of Cups, water energy. It's causing you to move forward, you know. So that is where we are with this situation, and I am going to take these now. Let me just get a good shuffle. I don't know if somebody needed to hear that. It's causing you to move forward. The love that you thought would work is self-destructive patterns, and then turn around, it's causing you to move forward. That doesn't mean move forward in an angry way. It just means move forward. You know, again, you can't have a positive as fuck mind with a negative, a positive as fuck life with a negative mind. Knight of Cups energy is here. The Knight of Cups energy is creativity, romantic energy and proposal. So you could be very creative. You know, you could be in the process of following your heart, because it'll never lead you astray in those things that the mind cannot explain. You know, then we have the Three of Pentacles. This is teamwork. This is working together. This is planning, and this is competence. You know, when it comes to your clock moving, you know, or ticking, you know, it moving forward, you know. Then we have the Knight of Swords energy. The Knight of Swords energy is anxiety, self-fulfilling, and prophecies. But the Knight of Swords also says that the Nine of Swords, I keep saying the Knight of Swords. It also keeps saying your thoughts do not have power over you. Control them, let them go, and make peace with your own mind. You're trying to make a decision in regards to a proposal, a romantic offer, or just being creative in regards to a situation. You want to know if you should work with a team or how to plan with this situation of the Three of Pentacles being here. You have the competence to know it, but at some point you're causing yourself anxiety because you don't you're unsure and you're stressed out in regards to this decision. You feel hopeless in regards to this. So I'm not sure if that resonates with someone. My Magician card is in reverse. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not sure if that resonates with someone, but somebody needed to hear that. So that is the energy that we're in right now. Let me go ahead and pull to clarify the Knight of Cups. You know, so the Knight of Cups, again, is creativity, proposal, and romantic gestures, you know. So I think this is more you being creative. You're having a mind freeze or a mind fuck when it comes to you having to understand or make a decision to be creative, to go your own path. You know, your anxiety is eating you up in regards to this. And so with that being said, the Sun is here. I'm not going to take that. The Sun card is here, is letting you know this is enlightenment, this is success, and this is happiness. This is the happiest card in the deck. You know, you will, if you go after your creativity, you will be successful. You will be very successful. With the Three of Pentacles, if you work as a team or you plan ahead, you know, then you will be able to Be in the Queen of Wands energy, confident. Confidence shines from the inside when you love yourself, own your flaws, and rock them without caring what others think. This is self-assured energy. This is vibrant. You have to vibrate on a higher energy before you can, so that you can get out of this. You have to look at everything as if it's going to work. Remember, you can't have a positive as fuck life with a negative mind. If your mind is negative, if you're full of anxiety and everything, you have to take that energy and move it towards the positive light. I know it's easier said than done, but with the Nine of Swords being here, it's just letting you know the Chariot is in reverse. You're doubting yourself. You don't want to move forward because you don't know how it's going to be. You're in the Moon energy. You're unsure. You know, the Chariot in reverse is basically you, having carelessness or arrogance, but it could be, again, you not moving forward towards something that you felt like you could do. You know, this is full speed ahead. It says it here. And this is also triumph and willpower. So right now, your anxiety is not giving you the willpower to move forward. But that's why the Queen of Wands is here to assure you that you can do it. The Four of Pentacles is also here with security, limiting, conserving how you do things. She is, actually controlling how she's going to do it, but it could be possessiveness as well. You've been dealing with this in the past. I said the Moon energy here. The Nine of Wands is the Moon energy, is a part of the Moon energy. So this is saying believe in yourself and don't give up. Believe that you can climb any mountain that you put yourself in. And with the Ace of Wands energy, this is a passionate new beginning. This is travel. The Ace of Wands is letting you know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You just got to be able to go forward. This is news of love, the Page of Cups energy. This is hopeless romantic. So you have to love what you're doing and be passionate about it in order for you to move forward in any situation. The Knight of Swords energy is being ambitious and action oriented. Take that action in order to do it. Get out of this energy. Become the Chariot, who you are, the person who who is triumphant in all energies, a triumph of will in hard times. So get out of this this negative energy of beating yourself up and not feeling like you're enough. Getting your Queen of Wands back. Confidence shines from the inside when you love yourself, own your flaws, and rock them without caring what others think. We learn from experiences. That experience of this last read in regards to that Aries energy, and even the last read that I did, not in this video, that says no is equals an actual sentence. You learned from that asshole that you dealt with. You learned so much. You learned to be strong. You learned to hold your own, but you kept going back to that energy because you felt like that's all you could accomplish. And so therefore, you're bringing all that knowledge that you have, everything that makes you stronger, you're bringing that to the forefront, but you're afraid to take action. You're afraid to take action because you don't think that you can do it alone. And you can. So it's telling you to move forward, climb that mountain. Whatever it is that you think that you cannot do, you will be successful. You will be successful. This is Sun energy with the Four of Pentacles. So far on the board, we have the Wands energy. We have Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. And this is the energy that you saw when it came to the person that you were dealing with, that Aries Emperor energy. You saw that. We have Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn on the board. We have water energy. We have Chariot, and we have water energy here. We have the Sun energy. The Sun energy is Leo energy, So we also have the Nine of Swords, more air energy here. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Every element is on the board. Now you have to get on board and go with the Ten of Cups energy. Have joy, peace, and family and contentment in your situation. You have to get through that energy. You have to go through something to get through it. And so far, you have the strength right now to go through it. If you can deal with anybody that can shoot your character down and make you feel less than, then you know what? You can do anything that you need to set your sails out for. Does that make sense? You just have to know that you have to have the confidence to move forward with the knowledge that you were taught. So there it is. I'm going to write that down. Confidence to move forward in regards to what you were taught, right? So confidence to move forward with what you were taught. All right. So, and when did this end? I'm writing this down. 34:23. That was a quick message that I had to give you. Now we're going to pull one more card. And hopefully you guys let me know, yellow hearts, if you like the way I'm doing this. Should this be separated into 3 different videos? Timestamp it into one whole video or whatever. But let's pull from another day. You tell me how you like this. I love it. So I'm not going to... I'll let you decide. So let me know. Yellow hearts in the comments if you like this energy. If you like the energy. If you like the reads all in one so you can stay on this video. Just let me know. Yeah, there you have it. One more card. I'll only take one card and go from there. So there it is. So far we have be kind-hearted as fuck and full of love, but maintain boundaries like a motherfucker. You can't have a positive as fuck life with a negative mind. So that is what it is. That was for that read. That made more sense than everything else, because you basically had to get to that point to where you realize that all the information that you got can make you successful.
But that's really died.
Huh?
It died.
Oh, your tablet died?
Nope.
No? Okay, hold on, you guys. Hold on. Okay, so she threw her star over the balcony with her dad. That's where he left and went and got. Anyway, stay away from people who make you feel like you're hard to love. See, that's what I meant. That's where this energy is coming out at. You see what I mean? Because you have to stay away from these type of people. These people make you feel, that anxiety and that self-worth, that lack of self-worth, like you're not important, Those people make you feel like that, and therefore you take it with everything. Even the lessons that you learn, you hold on to so much knowledge, and you turn around, and again, these people make you feel like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make you feel like it's hard for you to love. So you keep fantasizing about going back to them, or you keep going back to them because you feel like they made you feel less than. And that was in that read. Go to the read that says no equals a sentence. You get what I'm saying? Go back to that, because that's what you need to understand and learn. Hold on, you guys. I want to get into my music bag right now, because I've been singing Jagged Edge. It says, even if you've acted like a big old asshole, you still deserve to be around people who see the goodness in you and point it out. It says, if they find you hard to love, they ain't your people. They ain't your people. Extra credit. Someone pointing out that you've acted like an asshole doesn't mean that they don't love you. Figure it out. You're getting tough love or no love. You'll be way less of an asshole when you learn this. So you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But okay, even if you acted like a big old asshole, you still deserve to be around people who see the goodness in you and point it out. If they find you hard to love, they ain't your people. Extra credit. Someone pointing out that you've acted like an asshole doesn't mean they don't love you. Figure it out. You're getting tough love or no love. You'll be way less of an asshole when you learn this. Let me just explain that to you. And my sister, boy, look here. I'm not even going. She told me before that when I was younger, because I was a lot of the lessons that I turned back on YouTube. A lot of the lessons that I learned in life came back towards me later on in life. Okay, so here's the thing. I used to say anything. I got to the point to where when I was younger, I was very timid. But I hated for people to tell me I was pretty. I have a sister. Sorry, my sister is darker than me. And me and my other sisters are lighter, and my middle sister is darker than us. And I would hate, and she never understood this. And I'm just telling you, you know me, I talk. She never understood that I always thought she was beautiful. She had the beautiful, like, what is it, Foxy Brown, not Cleopatra. I guess so. She had that beautiful shape. Could wear the shorts, and she had that pretty chocolate skin. And I had this ugly. No, not my skin was ugly, but I got veins like my father, on my hands. And, look at my legs were always light. If you could see here, I don't know, just tell me if I'm crazy or not. I know I am. But my veins I was light skinned like this color. And I have green veins like my father. You get what I'm saying? Like, I have green veins. So I felt like that was not attractive and I didn't want to wear shorts. And I always thought my sister was pretty, but when I was younger, we called people names. That's how we did. And so the names that I called her and the things that I said about her, she was hurt about them, and she told me, sometimes you just can't say what you want to say. Sometimes you got to have tact. And guess what happened? The universe sent an asshole to me. Knight of Pentacles energy. The Knight of Pentacles energy is unwavering, thorough, and realistic. So, the universe sent me an asshole. When I say to you, I thought that, it was cool to speak your mind and say what you wanted. They sent me that. And then I got to see how it felt when we were out at a restaurant to treat a person a certain way. And I'm like, you don't do that. Okay, so this is on my other analogies of the way it is. You can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day. So I worked on myself because when I would say things, my sister was just like, I didn't know for a long time it hurt her, right? I didn't know for a long time it hurt her. And it was just little small things that everybody said. But I guess when you come home and you hear it at home, you really start to feel a certain way. And I'm like, no, sister, I always thought you were beautiful. But when you say and you joke about stuff, it hurts. But when you actually see somebody doing it to somebody else in a public setting, then it's like, oh, hell no. I got to get away from that energy strength. You don't know how strong people are until you deal with something and you're challenged with something. Does that make sense? But listen to this. You don't have to show your strength, right? And that's basically what that other person was doing out at a restaurant. They felt like they had to show their strength. And that was so embarrassing to me. But mine came in the form of being funny. I wasn't thinking that I was hurting anybody else. But listen, strength is not always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. That was a lesson that I learned. You don't have to show how strong you are. You just, sometimes silence is strong enough. Sometimes standing your ground, is being strong enough, but not doing it when you have to show, like the Gaston character. No one fights like Gaston. Because at some point, Four of Pentacles energy. So far, we have the Pentacles on the board, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have Leo energy here. And this is inner strength. This is not physical strength. This is inner strength. This is showing how strong you are within, what you can go through. Four of Pentacles, you could do this. Secure yourself, limit your decisions, and conserve your energy. You can do whatever it is that you think you cannot do. The Pentacles energy. Four of Pentacles says, grow your wealth, but don't lose sight of what's truly important along the way. That's your mental space, your mental space. If somebody takes that away from you, then you know what? That is when you start to doubt yourself. You start to understand that, and stop setting boundaries. You start to people please. You don't want to do that. And so that's what we're learning from this read, from this universe, and from my channel at least. You have to learn who you are, and you have to stand up for the things that you need to stand up for. So it says, stay away from the people who make you feel like you're hard to love. You're not hard to love. You show your strength differently. You show your strength with love. You could be a hopeless romantic, but I know me, I'm not. I like to do things, Knight of Swords energy. I like to do things, be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, go after them in a single-minded determination. That's what this universe is teaching you how to do. But I like to do things. I'm not a googly romantic person. Sometimes I feel weird when I gotta hold hands. That don't mean that I don't want to. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just like a reverse role. Like, I have a lot of masculine energy in my chart, but that doesn't mean I'm masculine. I still want to be loved. I still want somebody to tell me, oh, you're cute. I don't know. I might even want to kiss on the forehead. You get what I'm saying? So the Knight of Swords energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords, we have strength, and we have the Four of Pentacles here. Knights, the Knights are, what am I trying to say? The confidence, establish of oneself in the world. So you're establishing yourself. This is all of the mutable signs here. The fixed mutable signs are right here. You have established yourself. These are things which you're doing when you're moving forward. This is the Knight of Swords is honesty, it's opposition, and it's conflict. So you are going to be willing to stand up for yourself. You also, with the Pentacles energy being here, you're stable. You're getting stable. If you're not, You have perseverance, and you're securing your bag. You're securing who you are as a person. You're learning the lessons. You're being strong, but you're not being verbal about it. Sometimes you gotta not say what it is that you're doing, and just do it, because the person could be shooting you down when you deal with it. Save your money. That's why the Four of Pentacles is here. Do the things. This is possessiveness. This is control. This is like the Scrooge McDuck energy. But this right here is showing you that you can get to this point, but you don't have to be cocky in regards to it. That's why the strength is here. It's inner strength. It's power and it's courage, but it's inner strength, and that's just what you're learning about this. Okay, the card that fell out is the King of Swords energy. With the King of Swords being here, you gotta go through the steps. It's levels to this. I had to read that was called the levels. So you become a king, but first you have to be a page. You got to go through all the ups and downs of learning the different suits. You have to be a fool first. Then you have to learn how to manifest with the magician. Then you have to learn how to use your intuition with the high priestess. The Empress energy shows you how to be nurturing. The Emperor energy shows you the power, but also being able to uphold order through leadership. The Lover's energy is doing what you're passionate about or learning to love. The Chariot teaches you how to move forward. The Strength card shows you that it's inner strength and not always physical strength. It's compassion. It's finding your passions. The Hermit makes you go backwards and say, you know what? This is what I'm going through. Let me detach from, and let me just retreating from distraction to determine your own truth. Material detachments. Let me detach from it. The Wheel lets you know that fate and karma happens. You don't know what the Wheel of Fortune will bring to you. It's an unpredictable energy. The Justice is the consequences of your actions. So if you do right by others, others will do right by you. But when you meet the people that do wrong by you, karma comes. It does, but you don't wish it on anybody else. Hangman, we all go through that. We're willing to surrender to an experience or a situation. The Death card is learning to let go. It's an ending for new beginnings to happen. Temperance comes. Temperance is balancing out the things that you have to worry about. The Devil comes. It's temptation. It's Adam and Eve eating the apple when they shouldn't have. It's seduction. Things that lure you the wrong way. Temperance energy. The Tower. It's endings. Changing and having an awakening, and it's sudden disruption. The Star energy is having faith, having hope, and seeing great fortune. The Moon energy is dark times, it's dreams, it's unknown, it's mystery. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, but it could be pleasures and it could be also rebirth. Judgment is here. Your actions are being judged, or it could be an awakening. It could be a new phase that begins. The World card comes. It's life, it's being spontaneous, it's arriving, it's completion, it's wholeness, it's change of place. So it's levels to this. You have to go through all of these energies in order to get to this energy where you're able to lead. But also the pages come. The page energy is basically youth and potential, seeing the potential in everything. Again, the Knight energy is confidence established in oneself. The Queen is a nurturing person, or a nurturing role in society. And also the King is leadership, is having a foundation and is structuring. So that is all in one. We have to all go through something to get through it, but there's levels to this shit. And that's what the universe is here to teach you. No man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. And at the bottom of the deck is us, the Queen of Cups energy, loving, stable, flow, and caring. If you let somebody take you out of this bag and you get into this Queen of Wands energy, which is confidence. This is somebody who can love no matter what. This is somebody who has confidence in themselves and what they do. And then we have the Seven of Wands being here. The Seven of Wands is having courage and taking the effort in regards to the challenges that happen. We have the King of Cups here, balanced, compassionate, intuitive. We have the Eight of Pentacles, consistency. It has to take consistency has to happen. 30 days is considered a habit. 30 days can make a habit form. You have to be dedicated. You have to master whatever your craft is. You have to understand who you are. You have to go through that energy in order to get through something. You have to go through all of this. And the Seven of Cups energy is wishful thinking. No matter what, you have to know what options you have. You have to know what options you have. You have to know what will happen if you do this and if you do that. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is discipline. You have to have discipline. You have have to set these boundaries. You have to make your world perfect and people to understand that about you. And if not, the Five of Pentacles will be here. It will be hard times. It will be feeling lack. It will be feeling lack, but at the same time, you don't know where this is going to go, but you have to know it's levels to this. You have to know it's levels to this. And the Page of Cups is here. There is always a hopeless energy. You could be a hopeless romantic. You can be hopeless when it comes to you sending out a message of love. You sending out messages to everybody and making sure that they come back. Remember, I don't chase, I attract. What is for me will simply find me. Also, I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. You can be addicted to a person, place, or thing, or situation, and then turn around and you will feel lack. You will feel lack. You will feel like there is not, that what is it that there's all kind of missed opportunities, miscommunication, delays, all of the things in reverse, the cards and being in reverse. You will lose yourself in the process of this if you deal with somebody who's controlling you, who makes you feel less than. So that is the reason why we learn the lessons. No man is your enemy, every man is your friend. No man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. So be kind-hearted as fuck and full of love, but maintain your boundaries like a motherfucker. You understand why I say this card deck is very serious? It says you can't have a positive as fuck life with a negative mind. If you're dealing with people that are negative, your life isn't going to be positive either. And if you're negative to yourself and have negative energy towards yourself, then it's not gonna work. So you have to do the inner healing. Stay away from the people who make you feel like you're hard to love. You're not hard to love. You just see things in a different way. And then once you go through that, you'll be successful with the sun energy, enlightenment, success, and happiness. That's when your happiness starts to flow and things start to happen. When you get away from all that negative energy and understand that no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher, whether male or female. But you have to go to the levels in order for you to get to that energy. You have to deal with you got to go through something to get through it. So you have to deal with all these different things. And that's the reason why I come here and I say that the world is waiting. The world is waiting for us to be great. And that is what it is when it comes to what we're going through. It's waiting for us to be great. That's why I chose this name for my other YouTube channel, and the Phoenix Empath Intuitive. I will say that to you several times. We are the phoenixes. We rise from the ashes, from the flames. We are empaths and we are very intuitive. We just got to know what the universe is offering us and what the universe brings to us for us to recognize who we really are. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead with that. I think this was a really good read. Yellow hearts in the comments if you love this. I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And thank you guys. Thank you guys for believing in me. All right.